also. So the clouds are on their way out. It's about to get better.
Okay, good. It was sunnier today when I was out and about.
Blinding.
This was
I was, with the sunglasses not working.
Yeah, so we've had a mixture of filtered sunshine out there today. I think that's the best way to describe it. Yeah. Reporting fair skies in Mobile, and you can see there are blue skies up there. We've got winds out of the southeast at 5. Might have been the way that camera was set up a little bit there. But anyway, looking at it, we are in decent shape. Our temperature's starting to improve. We're sitting at 60 degrees, and things are,
Solar power facilities and solar farms could take effect in Alabama soon. That's because there are a handful of bills looking to do so, and they become effective immediately after getting the governor's signature. Alabama political correspondent Jessica Umbro joins us live in front of the Capitol. Jessica, walk us through these bills. All right, Jessica, thank you. And according to the U.S. Energy Information Administration, just 9% of Alabama's in-state electricity came from renewable energy sources, and just a fraction is solar energy. And the Federal Reserve concluded its two-day meeting and decided to not lower interest rates. Last year, the central bank made 3 rate cuts. The big monkey wrench this time is how rising oil prices due to the conflict in Iran will ripple through the economy.
Okay, we're going to change gears.
We're part of the flowers.
We're blooming.
Yeah, we're going to talk about some good news. Maybe stop and smell the roses, or better yet, the azaleas.
We love our azaleas here in the Port City. It's a signature flower, and they're in full bloom. If you've been outside, you know spring has sprung. You've seen them, right? Those colorful azaleas are one of the best parts of the Gulf Coast. Shades of pink, red, white, with Mother Nature really showing off.
And, some of those pictures are Mobile Pride azaleas. We have our own strain, and we'd love to see your.
Welcome back. A little something different here for
Yes.
Fox News at 4. We have a chef and food scientist in the house all the way from New Orleans / Mississippi. But yeah, chef and scientist, those aren't really 2 words that you would combine. Chef Ernie is here. He has become an expert in several unique cooking styles.
And now he's holding cooking classes, so you could become an expert as well. Thanks for being here today.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
All right, so I have had the opportunity to scour through your website, and you offer some very unique teaching skills, all with the purpose of utilizing what we have in our backyard.
That's right. Yeah, so I have a farm in Pearlington and my restaurant Sui Generis in New Orleans. So our restaurant changes the menu every week, and we grow unusual and interesting ingredients at our farm. And part of our concept is to minimize and eliminate waste.
That's right.
And these days food prices are so high, you want to use every aspect of every ingredient. And that's called kancha in Japan, which means respect for ingredients. So we've created the food lab on our farm to have a place where we can teach people how to ferment foods, how to make foods taste better, and transform them in various ways. So we do cooking classes and chef-curated tasting dinners out there.
Yeah, we've got some of the pictures up now, and full disclosure, my family recently had an experience with you at your facility, and it really was one experience that we won't soon forget.
Yeah, you were telling me all about it, showing me pictures and just how unique this is. Fermentation is at the top of your list in everything that you do. Talk about what you've got here today and how this all works.
So what I'm going to do today is show you how to make miso. So people know miso in general when they have sushi, and they get miso soup, right? So miso is a paste, and it's made from soybeans, salt, water, and koji. Koji is a specific spore that's grown on rice. And it's a spore, it's alchemy, it's magic. So the spore outcompetes all bad bacteria, so you can use it to ferment a wide array of things, including fish for fish sauce. You can do vegan fish sauce, and you can make miso.
I'm seeing where the scientist comes into play in all of this.
Okay, so show us the magic.
Okay, so to make miso, soybeans is very important. So first you get a good scale, and you measure out, you weigh your soybeans. And then, in this case, I'm going to do a strawberry miso. So this is going to be a miso with strawberries. So then I add my strawberries, and then you take the total weight, and of the weight, you multiply it by 30%, and then you add that amount of water.
I see.
So the reason for that is because you need to have water in your mixture in order for the bacteria to live. And then after that, you add the amount of water.
We're also doing a little math here.
Yes, I'm doing math because you have to make sure you do that. And then you're going to add your koji. So this is koji that you can buy on Amazon. Now, so I grow koji because I have a fermentation chamber, but not everybody has that. So
I don't have it.
No.
yeah, so I mean, I like to show people a way to do this that's easy. So you add your koji, and it's a little bit dusty. And
But
then,
it's supposed to be that way.
yes.
Okay.
So then we've got, so I'm doing my math again. So I've got 2,000 grams plus 308 grams. And then to make koji, you use 6% salt. Now, it's very important to use non-iodized salt.
Okay.
Because iodine in salt inhibits fermentation. So you want to make sure that you put in 6% salt. All right, so I'm going to add my salt.
Kind of reminds me of like ceviche, like when you're cooking the fish with the acid of the, and how it cooks. The salt, I'm guessing, is what speeds up the fermentation process.
Yeah,
That's a lot of salt.
Because it looks like
Yeah.
a lot, for sure.
It's a lot. So when you use miso, people ask me, how do you use miso? What do you do with it other than miso soup? So when you use miso, it's a salt substitute because it does have it's 6% salt, which, you know, it looks like a lot of salt on the surface, but there's a lot of volume in here. I don't know if you have a camera that can catch
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's right there.
It's up close and personal.
it. There you go. Okay, so you mix it really well, and then you can take it at this point and you can put it through a food processor if you want to mash it up, and then you put it in a jar. So then you pack it in the jar, and it's good to have a tamper like this, and you tamp it down, and then you put it on your shelf, and you leave it
That's it.
almost indefinitely.
Okay.
Voila.
And then you go back and you grab it as you need to use it.
Yes, and you stir it about every 3 months. So whenever you use it, you just stir it, and it literally has an almost indefinite shelf life, and it gets more flavorful as time goes by.
And what does the texture kind of turn into? Does it stay kind of how it is, or
No,
gets
gonna
way more liquidy?
It's going to completely transform. It's going to transform into a dark paste. So it's literally going to turn into a dark paste, which is miso. And the beauty of miso is that it's rich in probiotics. So a lot of people go and they buy probiotic capsules. But if you make miso or buy miso and eat it, you're getting natural probiotics that are the wide range of probiotics. They're not just the ones that are, you know, sold to you by the chemical companies. So it's a good way to do it.
I want to talk about some of the classes that you offer for people who want to learn more about this.
Yeah, so we've got a whole range of events. And you can be found on our website, which is tikifoodlab.com. And coming up, we've got Fermentation Demystified on March 28th. We have the Sounds of Flavor on April 11th, which is a really cool class. I also have a music label in New Orleans. And our music director comes out and he mics up actually the fermented goods. So he'll mic up the miso, he'll mic up a piece of steak, and he creates music from it.
Cool.
And he mics up the saute pans and creates a soundscape while I'm cooking in front of the guests.
That's ASMR.
A whole experience. You're not
It
just eating, you're not just cooking, but you're having an entire experience.
It is very
with all
unique.
this.
What we do is different.
Love it.
And we also are doing a farm-to-table dinner at La Terre Farms in Kiln, Mississippi. They have a flower festival, and we're doing a farm-to-table dinner, and Carlos will be there creating the soundscape as we do that as well. So that's a really good opportunity to
So
come do it too.
neat.
I
so
am-
many things you can do.
My brain has just been opened up to so much.
That's
so
our
thank
goal.
you so much for being here. This is very, very cool.
We appreciate it.
We'll be sure. I'm excited.
And these are your favorite
I'm so
actors.
excited. Oh, Timothy Chalamet and Zendaya leading an all-star cast for the first teaser trailer for Dune Part 3.
The film, based on the novel Dune Messiah, is the conclusion of the epic trilogy. Dune Part 3 arrives in theaters December 18th. I watched the first one.
That was a setup for the
I didn't
second one. The
move.
first one was not good. I mean, it was good, but the second, it was to get you ready for what all was going to happen in the second. I always tell people that.
Okay, I want to like it,
You didn't see the second one?
but I never watched the second one because the first one was so long.
No, you have to watch the second one.
But
Yes.
it is an all-star cast. I mean, there's
Yeah.
so many just incredible actors.
Florence
in
Pugh
it.
is in this, the Part 3 now.
Is that Robert Pattinson?
No.
Okay.
But yeah, Zendaya's going to be pretty busy. She's got the movie with Robert Pattinson,
Yes.
Dune, and then this one here.
She just got married too.
Right.
A lot going on. Okay, well, if your spidey sense is tingling, it might be onto something.
The first trailer is out for. Did they confirm that or not?
Is it AI? Is it not? I don't know. I think they got married.
Yeah, I don't know.
I get Timothy Chalamet and Tom Holland slightly confused.
Stop, they are so two different people.
I know that. But for a second there, I was thinking Zendaya was married to Timothy in Dune. No, she's married to her Spider-Man counterpart, Tom Holland, in real life.
Yes.
So yeah.
Coming up, the Wharf Boat and Yacht Show is back. We're dropping anchor and giving you all the deets in a live studio interview.
I'm ready to hit the water. We're also going to have this story for you. Maybe you are in the market for a new boat or yacht, and this tax season might bring some extra breathing room for many older Americans. In today's Watching Your Wallet, consumer investigator Carice Jackman breaks down a new senior bonus deduction and how it could lower some tax bills.
Okay, spring is coming in this weekend. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah?
You're talking about warmer temperatures, so
Yeah.
it's perfect timing.
Okay. The tourist season at Alabama beaches, well, it does really well this time.
Yeah, it's evidenced by the traffic already out there today and all week. Fox News is looking at what's being done to keep you safe, though, along Fort Morgan. The Fort Morgan Peninsula stretches more than 20 miles west from Gulf Shores.
No lifeguards, no posted flags because its jurisdiction is shared between the county and Bon Secours National Wildlife Refuge, Fort Morgan Volunteer Fire Department, and Baldwin County Sheriff Office, Coastal Resource Division Patrol the beach as much as they can, and they have dozens of personnel interactions with visitors, educating them on the dangers of rip currents.
The county's Beach Safe program has also reached a lot of visitors through partnerships with rental agencies and area businesses. Fort Morgan Fire Chief Lee Steiner says there's something important every visitor should do that could save a life.
We've also got people that have tents that are left up overnight. You know, there's got people that are also, that dig the holes and don't fill the holes back in. Well, if you're going somewhere in a hurry in an emergency manner and somebody's got a hole in there and you hit it with a UTV or a pickup truck, well, then, that could also render you helpless because now you're stuck in a hole or it tears up your equipment while you're trying to respond to someone else's need.
Fort Morgan Fire Rescue has 2 dolphin rescue buoys, a drone, watercraft, and they're trained on how to use all of that equipment. The chief is going to tell us coming up why he believes the rip currents are stronger and more dangerous along Fort Morgan than Gulf Shores and Orange Beach. You'll want to hear what he has to say. That'll be later tonight at 5.
Coming up, the countdown is on until Easter. But before you fill those baskets, DoorDash is unwrapping America's toy Easter candy. We'll unveil the list and the most ordered egg hunt essentials after the break. The Fox 10 News crews are working right now to bring you some breaking news updates and follow-ups for Fox 10 News at 5.
First, we have a cause of death for the Chalk family members found dead last week. We'll get you updated on that story later tonight.
And also, the deadline for tax filing is fast approaching, and technology is getting better, making it easier for scammers to steal your money. How to spot a scam coming up at 5. And then 2 Navy sailors hailed as heroes after saving the life of a submerged Pensacola man. You're going to hear from these brave men when Fox News at 5 starts in about 15 minutes from right now.
Easter egg hunts. Do you still do those?
Yeah.
Yeah?
With my 3-year-old.
Yes. I was going to say, not with Baker. St. Patrick's Day is over and people are getting excited for Easter.
Yes, one of the sweetest holidays is just weeks away. But before you fill your basket, DoorDash is unwrapping America's top Easter candy nationwide.
Okay, so topping the list of the most ordered egg hunt essentials would be the carrot-shaped Reese's Pieces Easter candy gift bags, followed by Palmer's Double Crisp Bunny, and in third, M&M's Easter Bunny Cane.
Okay, breaking it down to the favorite by states, Americans put most of their eggs in one basket, opting for Reese's Peanut Butter Bunnies, which hopped into the state top spot in 35 states, including California, New York, Texas, and Florida.
Okay, so it's also not Easter without the Peeps this season. The seasonal treat most popular pick is back. It would be the yellow marshmallow chick, preferred in 18 states with blue and lavender trailing behind. I'm looking at my home state, Michigan, and I'm almost certain it's going to be Reese's Pieces if I know Michigan, because that would be my fave. Yep, it is. See, I was right.
Okay, Alabama's actually the peanut butter bunnies.
Okay.
Yeah, too. Okay.
So I was talking with my daughter about this, and because she was asking me if I wanted some like chocolate eggs or chocolate bunny, and I don't like the solid chocolate or the hollow. I want to have like something in the chocolate.
Really?
Yes.
Like a cream filling?
Like a hazelnut.
Okay.
You know, like a nougat.
I do like that typically, but my favorite all-time Easter candy is just those Cadbury eggs.
Really?
Not the ones with the fillings, but just the hard shell
So you
with chocolate on the inside.
Okay, so you, okay.
I do like those.
Okay. Okay. If I'm
Technology moves with lightning speed, and a man in Washington, D.C. is making sure more kids have a seat at the table as technology shapes America's future.
His program grew from one student to hundreds, and it's teaching more than robotics. Let's go to our national correspondent, Deborah Alfarone. Shelby Myers was in court today for Amanda Morgan's bond hearing. Shelby, what did you find out?
Lenny's and Cameron prosecutors say Amanda Morgan would leave her two children, teenagers with severe autism, home alone for long periods of time, ultimately resulting in the death of her 14-year-old son. We do want to warn you, some of the details in this story are hard to hear. And Morgan's bond was set at $400,000 for the felony murder and $40,000 for the aggravated child abuse charge. There are some cash conditions with those bonds. The judge ordered her to have no contact with her 16-year-old daughter. She'll be back in court next week. In the studio tonight, Shelby Myers, Fox 10 News.